Hey, happy day 2 of the 40-day Get Up and Go Challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Yesterday and today got into some personal challenges in my business life and my personal life that I need to deal with, which are impacting my ability to show up live for you. So instead of not being available at the time, I wanted to make sure that I made the video so it's available 100% of the time for each and every one of you, whether I can actually be there live and available or not. And I guarantee that by tomorrow, I will be able to show up at 11 o'clock Central Time to make sure that we are together live. Now, yesterday we talked about what do you want, right? What do you want? And the cool thing about a longer challenge and a 40-day challenge is one of my biggest personal frustrations with challenges is that if it's a 5-day challenge, guess what? Somebody is slamming you through their entire process in 5 days. And I don't know about you, but I personally usually need more than 5 days to actually understand a system, processes, and do each of the steps. Yeah, I can get a little teeny surface understanding of their process, but for the most part, it leaves me wanting so much more, which is intentional, right? They want you to be wanting so much more, so you'll sign up for their program, or you'll buy their course, or you'll join their coaching, or you'll do whatever to work further with them. And I get that. But the cool thing about a longer challenge, a 40-day challenge, is I can really break down the process. We can really together go deep on things. So yesterday we started talking about what do you want? Today, guess what? Instead of jumping to the why, which is usually the thing I would do next, I'd be like, okay, what do you want? Just pick it out, and then why do you want it? Today, I'm going to ask you, and your assignment is going to be to really ask yourself, what do you want? What do you really, really want? Now, take a look, take just a couple of minutes today and say, okay, yep, these are the things I wrote down, and ask yourself, is this really what I want? Is this really, really what I want? Or is this something that I think I should want? And why am I challenging you to do this today? Because I've been there. I know so often in my life, and for like literally decades, I ran through my life doing what I thought was right, what I thought I should do, what I thought I had to do to be a good wife and a good mom and a good person and a good human being. And all of that, a lot of it was awesome, right? But a lot of it also was not good or right for me. It was right for all the people around me for whatever reason, and it was what I should do, but it didn't feel right to me. I got involved in whole businesses and whole industries that just sucked the life out of me and were soul-sucking because I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was supporting my ex-husband. I thought I was, doing the things to make money, and everybody was all about making money. And that some of those things were good, they had some good outcomes, but the vast majority of some of that was just destroying me and eating away at me. And that's why I want you to take a couple of minutes today and look at what you said you really wanted yesterday and ask yourself with 100% honesty, is this really what I want? If you wrote down, I want to make $1 million a month, or I want to have $1 million business, or I want to have a car or a house or a material thing or whatever it is, or I want to change the world, whatever it is, I want you to ask yourself, do you really want that? Because tomorrow we are going to ask yourself why. I'm going to teach you an exercise that I found, and I just found it actually this year, that takes it a couple levels deeper, and it is so much more impactful than what I'd ever done before. It's more than just asking why. But today, you got to make sure that you're on the track of going for, in the next 40 days, something that makes not only your head happy, but your heart happy, and your actual soul, your being. It's got to be 100% something that you want, and that is in your best interest. Not your family, not your kids, and I'm not saying be selfish and ignore your family and kids, but I'm saying it has to be something that is in alignment with what you want and who you are and who you really want to be and show up in the world. It can't just be something that you want because you think you should want it. So today, our challenge, easy. What do you really want? Yesterday, what do you want? Just look at those things and ask yourself, and maybe it's right on, right? I've done things and I've said, you know what, I want to make the world a better place, and everybody laughs, and I'm like, no, I still want to make the world a better place. I've wanted to make the world a better place since I was a little girl, and I still want to, and I'm an old lady. I'm not a little girl anymore. But that is something that rings true, and it's a core thing that I can see traveling through my whole life. So how am I going to do that? That's part of what this challenge is about. But that's always been there. I also wanted to make, you know, millions and millions of dollars. But if I write that down now, that does nothing for me. Why? Because I've done that in my past. And so it isn't about the money anymore. So if I write down a goal that says, I want to make $1 million a month, it leaves me flat. And that's what we're looking for. Are you writing down something because you think you should write it down? Or are you writing it down because you want to write it down? And that goes to all the layers of our life, right? In every area of our life. Am I writing down that I think I should weigh 100 pounds, which is ludicrous, right? At 60? Or am I writing down, and because I think I should weigh 100 pounds? Or would I be writing that down because I think that's somebody else's belief, right? At 60, there's no way I should weigh 100 pounds. I look like my ex-mother-in-law, and she's not very healthy right now. So do I really, really want the things in whatever area you're looking at in your life? And what is most important? What feels in your gut like the most important thing to look at for the next 40 days? Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through that process, and we're going to just knock it out of the park for you. And I've got a couple things that I'm working on for the 40 days. But I really, after some things that happened yesterday, I'm really wanting to take a pause today and really decide what is it that I want. Because it's not the same things I wanted 10 years ago. It's not even the same things I wanted 2 years ago. And so it's important that since we have a longer period of time, we don't hurry through the process. And I've done that before. In the 30-day challenge, I hurried through the process. I went through the process because I wanted to get through it a few times so people would really understand the process of how we do anything, right? How we do anything is how we do everything. So today, what do you really want? And just, if you're brave, share it in the comments below. Just one thing. Just pick one thing and make sure that it's what you really want. And whatever it is, no one's going to judge you, because whatever you want is unique and special to you. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. Have an amazing day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments below. Take care.